So when it comes to sports anime, of course, I don't really watch them like that. I recently just watched IQ, but that was the first sports anime I watched. And that was like 2, 3 years ago. And then ever since then, I've been watching other mediums like isekais, comedy, action, shonen, all that type of stuff. But I wanted to check out more sports anime. Like I know there's like Aisha 21 and it's Kuroko Basket. I was gonna check those out, but I was like, you know what? I didn't have the time to check it out. But I made time for this anime because I've been hearing about this since April and May. Ever since Aoashi came out, I've been seeing everywhere. Forget Aoashi. Blue Lock is the real soccer anime. Wait till this comes out. Everyone be on their ass. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It finally came out, with the other competitors, with Bleach, Chainsaw Man, and, all the other animes that come out in fall. I was like, let's see how this holds up to it. So I checked out episode 1 when it came out. And damn, did they surprise me in that? Because the last thing I expect to see is, some soccer guys legit fighting to stay in their place in this battle royale soccer game-ish. And I'm like, bro, when I saw people start kicking each other and they was cussing each other out, I'm like, Jesus Christ, but really every man for themselves in the first episode. I think it's going to be like a nice, little sports anime, teamwork, all that type of stuff. They said, fuck that, man. If you want to take your ass to the World Cup, you're going to get in this ring and you're going to fight for your lives and shit. And I'm like, bro, you're going to become the best striker. You're going to train your ass off and you're going to prove why you deserve to lead Japan to the World Cup. And I was like, well, this is intense, bro. And then immediately off the first episode and how it ended, I just knew how people liked it so much. Now, as far as like my opinion on the anime, I'm caught up right now. And I look forward to every Saturday along with My Hero and Spy Family, which I catch up with Spy Family. But I look forward to every Saturday to check out the newest episode because I was hooked since episode 1. I can't lie. It got me because I haven't seen that before in like, sports, or at least I haven't heard of it, in the sports anime because, it just like such a unique idea. You really got to like put your skills to the test and train and work hard to be the best. And I like how it shows that a lot. And it's really motivation sometimes too. And it follows a simple format how, but, I like how it showed, the main protagonist in the worst team of the, the Blue Lock area because you don't know that's what Blue Lock is. Like different teams, A to Z, and they battle to see, prove, or to earn their ranks up to become the best team to lead Japan into the World Cup. Hopefully win. That's the goal of it. And yeah, I like how it started Team Z and Isagi, which is the main protagonist. He's an interesting fellow. Basically, a normal, protagonist for like a sports anime or like a shonen anime in general. And then you have a switch like that just turns into like a goddamn Chad all of a sudden. And the ego come out and burst, and like you just see him become like a Kaneki Deku-ish type guy first, and then immediately like an Eren being like a goddamn edgelord and shit. And I like that because sometimes you gotta lock in yourself and you gotta win this type of shit. And I like how they do that legit most of the time in the anime. And as far as the other characters, by the way, is like I'll probably give my top 5. My top 5 would be Dagamaru, Bakira, Asagi, Shigiri, and Inimagiri. I think that's Sensei's name, but this guy basically. Yeah. So those are my top 5, and I like all of them damn near equally, but like top 3 I love. Pretty much the whole show, and I mess with them a lot. And there's some characters I hate. Basically, these people right here, if you saw my videos of anime characters I hate, they're in it, and you know why. So go check that video out if you want to see why, I hate them so much. And yeah, that's pretty much like my favorite characters. I can go through each one I like. Oh my god, I forgot names already. But the owl-looking one, I like him because he come, bro. If you see his plays, bro, he puts his body at the line at the most craziest clutch moments too, whether it works and dope, but it still be lit every time he just dive in that bitch and like, bro, it's just like I don't know, it makes me excited, bro. And yeah, I think he's a good character too. Like low-key underrated character as well too. And then Bakira, man, who doesn't like Bakira, man? That dribbling skills are insane. It's the way he acts. It's funny as well too. And Isagi, come on, he's the main character and like literally probably damn near the most relatable character in the show. Main protagonist, of course, you're gonna like him and stuff like that. So he's third, but 2 people above him I got is Shigiri, because I think episode 7-ish, where he had that moment basically, and he came out the shell, and then just if you haven't watched it, I know it's spoiled, of course, but just know he had a moment in the show, and I was like, damn, that guy is top 3 now. Like Inumagami, one, he remind me of Ichigo a lot, and I love Ichigo, so I know that's a dumb reason, but anyway, I just like his overall goal and like his charisma, and his goals be on point, bro. His goals give me hype every goddamn time. Like he strike the hell out of it. He's the best striker on the team. I'm calling it right now. Argue with the brick, man. From what I've seen so far, he's the best. So yeah. Another thing that this show does great at is like different plot twists. Like if you see certain characters betray different people and stuff like that, and that definitely caught me off guard too. And it just overall add to the show too, because of course this is soccer anime, so you gotta include soccer, and I love how they as like a non-soccer fan, honestly, it just like it shows you why I should watch soccer and like different movements I see, different strikes, man, and just different moments in the show. keeps you compelling and watch, and I think they did a great job at that. And I will read the manga soon, especially after the latest episode, because the way they left off with the cliffhanger, I'm gonna read it probably tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna start the manga soon. That's why I'm doing part 2 in this video, so I can read far ahead and give you my thoughts on the manga events later. But the only thing I can criticize about the anime is that like sometimes like it does get a little bit unrealistic. Like some of the the moments that happen, it's like, really, that wouldn't actually happen in real life, and that's why I went into expecting that some realistic stuff in the anime. So I guess I got thrown off a bit from that, because as a Haikyuu fan, I like realistic stuff in sports sometimes, at least for right now. Sometimes like, why not have unrealistic abilities, because it's an anime and stuff. But yeah, sometimes I kind of like go for the realistic things, and I see that happen in Blue Lock. Like the unrealistic stuff is like, eh. But it doesn't happen as bad as Cork and the Basketball. At least when I started the show, it's like, yeah, it's like, what is going on? But Blue Lock is not that bad, at least not yet. At least I know what's happening in manga. But yeah, that's just a tad bit criticism. Other than that, I really like the show. I like everything they do in the show. And do I think it's the best fall anime? No, because I see people over the internet saying Blue Lock is the most underrated fall anime this year, and it's the best one because it's so underrated. Like, no, just because it's underrated doesn't mean it's the best. And plus, it just started, and at the end of the day, it's just soccer. Compared to the stuff happening in Bleach and Chainsaw Man, it's like, come on, bro. Like, it's just soccer at the end of the day. Like, I'm sorry. Hopefully I didn't piss you off. If it did, I am sorry. But yeah, it's just my opinion though. And yeah, I got a video coming soon about the best animes this year, so stay tuned for that and get to know my real opinion about that. So yeah, but Blue Lock as a whole, I am excited to read further in the manga, and I am looking forward to every Saturday. Like I said, it's one of my Saturday highlights. So yeah, shout out to Blue Lock, shout out to y'all edgelords of the fandom. Love y'all, and I'm out. Bye. Whoa, whoa, whoa. On the fact that Japan almost like legit went far in the World Cup, it's ridiculous. Like the Blue Lock is actually real.